Okay, now. I thought the sound of that... Okay, I think that's loud enough. You know, it has been a hot minute since I was last in this, conference room, where we actually settled down and plan our next meticulous act of... I wouldn't say thievishness, but, sneakiness with the crew. Currently still setting up the scene for a little bit for Justice for All. Although I don't think... Not everybody deserves justice, but... Someone needs to deserve it. Someone deserves it. I have a feeling this second game will actually be quite a wild ride for everybody. Not going to be expecting it as much as, well, to be fair, 2 of the trials in the first game were not a complete cakewalk, so I'll give it that much. Man, it has been a long time since I last played Club... Like, I miss the OG Club Penguin. Alright, now to bring up the capture card software and everything. Make sure everything is running. Alright, I think we're running. Who in this day and age would watch somebody on Twitch using a 3D capture card software? Not a lot of people, because it's very unfortunate, but 3DS games, DS games, they just don't get enough attention. Only specific ones like Pokemon do, because people watch Nuzlocke runs of Pokemon. Speedruns of RPG games, old school RPG games, etc., etc. Well, let's go ahead and get started with Justice for All. Although... that is loud. Okay, that should be loud enough. Well, let me double check something real quick. Let me just double check Rise from the Ashes real quick. Oh, okay. I was wondering about that. Because I wanted to try to get, like, the, what is it? The alternate ending in Rise from the Ashes. Hold on a second.
Hi, how are you?
All rise. The great, when only Shroomtendo's in the house. You know what I'm actually allergic to? I was just sneezing for a moment. I'm kind of allergic to, you know, typical Ace Attorney anime characters spouting BS in the courtroom. But what can you do? What can you actually do? Also, this is one of those days where, like, I woke up looking like a mess. I woke up feeling like a mess. Maybe for after this trial, I won't feel like a mess. So, let's see what happens. Let's see what actually happens. The Lost Turnabout. Ixo. Love. How'd I get into this mess?
That's far enough. You can't run forever, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
Oh, I should use like a voice filter for this dude. That's alright. What have I done wrong?
I cannot allow you to go on like this.
But I'm just a simple defense attorney.
Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title.
September 8th, 9:08 p.m. I was about to say p.m. because it's nighttime, but oh. It's a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby number 1. What a nightmare. I bet it was this ringtone that caused it. I really shouldn't be dozing off right before trial starts anyway. Huh. Looks like they hung up. Ah, good. Finally I found it! Yeet! Talk about a close call. I hate to do this to you, but... It's nothing personal, Mr. Attorney. Hee hee. Hee hee. Hee hee. A few minutes later, District Court Defendant Lobby number 1. Oh, so he fell asleep on the couch and suddenly his security guards are there. I just realized the whole time, like, I've seen that introduction scene, like, I vaguely remember how, like, the court cases go when I used to watch this game. Like, gameplay of it in middle school and high school, I never, for some reason, never made the connection that the dude was literally sleeping in the defendant in the courtroom lobby. That is so weird, but hey, that's really interesting. That's real interesting, really. Anywho, continuing on with Flashback Friday, Phoenix Wright Friday for retro games tonight. I die. My head is throbbing. And why does it feel so foggy in there? Hey, new music. Good morning. Ohayo gozaimasu.
What's wrong? You don't look so well. People are at their best first thing in the morning. Where's that fighting spirit?
But can you please turn the cheeriness down? My head sort of hurts.
Roger that.
Yokai. Am I in trouble or something?
Huh? Trouble?
Wait. Never mind. You're a policewoman, right? I thought maybe I had done something wrong.
What are you talking about? I'm the one in trouble.
Hear that? People are best in the morning. I'm not exactly a morning person nowadays. I'm more nocturnal than anything. In all honesty. Like, I would like to be, like, not nocturnal, but I don't know. I just operate during the night for some reason. Like, even during college, when I'm often, like, out and about and, like, on campus and not sleeping early.
I'm placing my life in your hands today, Mr. Phoenix, right?
Life in my hands?
You promised me. You said you would prove I was not guilty.
Not guilty?
Just when I thought all hope was lost, when all the other lawyers had laughed me off. Leave it to me, you said. You, the one and only Phoenix Wright, came to save the day. And just like that, I was moved to tears, sir. I'll never forget what you're doing for me, never.
What is this girl babbling about?
Actually, I would really love to watch court proceedings, and I always root for you to win. When I'm off duty, I like to come here and... What's wrong? You've been acting really strange, and you keep staring at me. You're making me kind of nervous, sir.
Oh, sorry. I'm afraid to ask, but here it goes. So, this might sound bad, but, where are you again?
What?
I'm sure she meant to say...
What? Mr. Wright, how can you say that? How can you do this to the fragile heart of a girl about to go on trial? You're absolutely horrible.
You know, when her shoulders stiff up like that, it's like... I don't know. She looks a bit more semi-imposing when her shoulders go stiff like that. I wouldn't say that kind of thing applies to every single, like, female I meet, but some are like that, interestingly speaking.
Is this how a defense attorney treats his client, sir? I can't believe this.
No, it's just, well, I think you have the wrong person.
Yes,
who am I? What? I'm drawing a blank. The trial will begin shortly. Will the defendant and her lawyer please proceed to the courtroom immediately?
Well, the trial's about to start. I'm counting on you there, okay?
Oh, she's counting on us in there, alright. He must have amnesia. How, like, if he forgets stuff, how is he aware of the fact that how is he aware of what amnesia currently is? I mean, it's a spoopy video game series, but also at the same time, it's like, how could he draw to that conclusion? How? Anywho. Let's see, what can I piece together? From the sound of things, it's probably safe to say that I'm a defense attorney. And that girl, I said I'd prove her not guilty. I can't believe I made such an irresponsible promise. Someone, please! Tell me this is just a bad dream. Why Why do I get the feeling this is one dream I won't be waking up from? Don't forget to hydrate, folks. I do need to make sure I'm hydrated. September 8th, 10 a.m., District Court, courtroom number 2.
Court is now in session for the trial of Maggie Bird.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
What is it, Mr. Wright?
Are you talking to me?
Do you see any other defense attorneys here?
I guess not.
Well then, are you ready?
Nope. What if I said no? That be alright?
Of course it wouldn't.
Why bother asking me to begin with? Actually, you see, Your Honor, my memory's kind of...
Unacceptable. The court will not hear the defense's excuses. Because the defendant is a member of the police, his case is under great scrutiny. Therefore, we must make this trial fair but swift. I believe I've told you this before. I hope you're not telling me you've forgotten.
Actually, I have.
Mr. Payne, your opening statement, please.
Yes, Your Honor. As I'm sure you're well aware, the defendant is accused of killing her lover. What's worse, her lover was a fellow police officer.
A policewoman? You did
What to a policeman? It wasn't me. And besides, Dustin and I, we weren't lovers like that. In any case, the prosecution will prove that the guilty party is none other than the defendant.
Very well. Mr. Payne, please call your first witness.
It's been a while, Mr. Wright. Let's see what you've been learned since last time. I won't show you any mercy this time, rookie.
Okay, and who are you again?
The prosecution calls Detective Dick Gumshoe to the stand. Here we go. Don't let me down, Mr. Wright.
Nowhere to hide. I'm so dead. Hey, that's nowhere to hide. That's like one of the catchphrases of a particular Genshin Impact 2 character. Cough. Cough, cough.
Witness, please state your name and occupation.
My name is Dick Gumshoe, sir. I'm the detective in charge of homicides down at the precinct, sir. You don't look very well, detective. Oh, sir, the defendant, he works under me, so, you know.
You work under that detective?
Yes, sir. And while I was a trainee, he was always watching out for me, sir. He's such a wonderful guy, sir. I'll never forget what he's done for me, sir.
Okay, calm down. I believe you.
Detective Gumshoe, please describe for us the details of this murder.
Yes, sir. It happened at the park near headquarters, Expose Park.
Ooh, interesting music this time.
The victim was one of the local cops, Dustin Prince. He was pushed down from the benches on the upper path, sir. The landing beat his body up and snapped his neck.
The details are listed in the report that was distributed yesterday.
Oh, yes, the autopsy report, correct?
Why do I not remember getting a copy?
I see everything's in order here. Even the estimated time of death is unusually well documented. The victim's watch stopped from the impact of the landing, sir. The results of the autopsy confirmed the time of death.
If I may, Your Honor, the prosecution would like to submit this photograph.
Very well, the court accepts it into evidence.
There's the crime photo. There's the autopsy report.
Well then, I recall at yesterday's preliminary hearing, a very important piece of evidence was brought to our attention.
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes, sir.
Yes, I guess.
Mr. Wright, is your head on right today? There was a very crucial piece of evidence found under the victim's body.
Was there?
Have you lost your mind?
Yes. Well, actually, it's just nerves. Give me a second.
What? How can you talk like such an amateur? I thought you were a pro, sir. All right, sir, I'll help you through this.
Maybe you ought to take a glance at the court record. Info about evidence and people involved with this case are all listed there. Okay.
You can look at the court record by touching the court record button. I'm breaking the fourth wall. It's too bad I'm a cop, right? Just think. I could totally be a legal aid instead.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor.
court is now in session. Save your chit-chat for later.
Sorry, Your Honor. Well, I guess I better check the court record, see what I can find. What was it again?
All right, Mr. Wright, let's see if your notes are in order. What was the piece of evidence found underneath the victim's body?
Glasses. That's simple, Your Honor. A broken pair of glasses.
That's right. The victim grabbed his killer's glasses as he was being shoved, sir, and held onto them as he fell.
Hey, what are you giving me the evil eye?
Those glasses you're wearing.
Yes, this is my spare pair. But these glasses they found at the crime scene are not mine. I swear, sir.
You sure about that?
Look, it was a coincidence that on that same day, I accidentally stepped on mine.
A coincidence, she says.
Your Honor, I have further evidence to present.
You have more?
And this evidence is very decisive.
Very well. Let's hear from our witness about this evidence.
Okay.
There's something even more incriminating than the glasses under the victim's body, sir. During his date, the victim was pushed from the bench area, but he managed to write the culprit's name on the ground where he landed. I don't like saying it, but it was clearly the defendant's name, Maggie, sir. With this piece of evidence in the glasses, it's hard not to say she's the culprit.
This is a picture of the writing, Your Honor.
Why, this is...
Yes,
I can see her name is clearly written here.
the prosecution would like to submit this picture.
Understood, the court accepts it into evidence.
Ba-da-bum. As if the glasses alone didn't make you look sus. The victim even wrote your name clear as day on the ground.
I already told you those glasses are not mine.
And how do you explain his dying message?
It's a conspiracy. I'm not guilty, sir.
Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Cross-examine?
This is it. I'm counting on you.
Sure, but what am I supposed to do? Oh, God. He really lost all his memories.
What? This isn't like you at all. Normally, this is the part where you get in the witnesses' faces.
Get in their faces and do what?
I guess there's no way around it. Okay, I'm going to lend you a hand.
The prosecution witnesses all hide things in the court, which means they lie. Isn't that detective your superior?
Well, even if they don't mean to lie, sometimes people just remember things wrong.
Oh. Like that detective. He does sort of look like a scatter... Oh my god. Ain't that the truth?
It doesn't matter. Either way, it's bad for us, sir. That's why when you question witnesses, you have to find and expose their lies.
Mr. Wright, your cross-examination, please.
Yes, Your Honor. Talk about trial by fire. Here goes nothing. As long as I can expose the lies, we should be alright. I would hope so. If I forget all my memories, then how am I supposed to remember what to do? Also, I just noticed that one of my old records shows I'm using. It was clearly a cover. That's just a side note. Sometimes like Twitch thinks that like song covers are sound way so much like the real song. But I guess that shows how much like cover artists can be so good at tricking Twitch's copyright music system. Anyways, that's a side note. Okay, so instead of lives, I have a bar. I think in the HD version of the... what is it? The first game, it's a bar instead of lives?
You always look so cool when you present evidence.
Present evidence? Oh, that present evidence. Actually, I was just thinking about that.
Yes, the Great Phoenix Raid is back. That's right.
Huh?
I heard that lately you can present not only evidence, but
People's profiles as well.
it sure makes things a bit more complicated, so be careful, sir.
People's profiles. Alright, let's give this another try. So we can present... wait. Oh, interesting. But there's not much information we can present a profile with. First of all, let's save. I forgot we could actually save at any point in time during a case. Culprit's name?
Yeah, I was surprised too. I didn't want to believe it, but
Was the name that of my client? Are you absolutely certain?
sorry, pal, but that's what it said. This is a picture of it. No matter which way you look, it still says Maggie.
He's got a point.
Hey, hold on.
Huh?
Don't hug me. I know the picture says Maggie, but
You mentioned that something does feel kind of off about this picture.
and that's how you found a contradiction. Now hurry up and present some evidence.
That's what spotting a contradiction feels like. I have to check the court record again. Am I thinking too hard about it, or I'm trying to think, like, what is it about the evidence right now? Because is it this statement? Hold it! You're certain that was the victim who wrote the name on the ground?
There were scratches on his fingers from the rough sand, and there were grains of sand stuck under his pointer fingernail. It certainly seems that the name is written by the victim himself.
That didn't go well. If the writer really was the victim himself, then we're in a lot of trouble.
Hold it!
Hmm. Maybe we have to present the picture on that statement?
Objection!
Nope. Okay, definitely not. Wait, hold on. Alright, here's what I could think about. If the victim snapped... If this... Okay. If the dude's neck snapped, then... I don't think there's an opportunity he would have been able to write the victim's name. Because if his neck snapped, then the death would be instantaneous. And he wouldn't be able to write the name.
Objection!
Nope, never mind. That was not it. Wait, I need to look at the statement carefully. Am I presenting the correct evidence at the correct statement in the testimony? Oh, man. I miss doing Damon Gant's voice, when I was like, Rita, my boy. You solved the case. Yes, I am guilty. I got way too cocky. Okay, I think it's this statement. Maybe it's this one?
Objection!
Oh, come on. It's okay, we can always soft reset. This is an RPG. If it's an RPG, we can always do that little thing called the soft reset. Alright, let me think about it. Wait. Oh, wrong game, wrong game. One of these days we'll get to Persona Q. One of these days. I like to take my time with the Persona series, personally speaking. And also because I don't really want to pay full price for the, you know... the golden version of Persona 4 on Steam now. Alright, so let's think about it.
Objection!
Why the heck? This is just the first case. Why am I having a little bit of difficulty presenting evidence now? I should not be having difficulty presenting evidence.
Hold it!
Now, you're sure he was pushed and that's how he fell?
Yeah, pal, if you look at the wounds on the victim's body, there's no way it was anything else. Please continue with your testimony, detective. Anyway, the victim fell pretty far.
Hold it!
About those glasses. Do you have any proof that those belong to my client?
The lenses are for nearsightedness and are almost the same strength as hers. The frames look kinda like the one she's wearing in her ID, pal.
What should I do now? Hold it. Almost and kinda are not good enough in a case like this. Do you have more definitive proof? There's something that clearly links the defendant with those glasses?
The dirt and the sand rubbed out any traces of fingerprints or anything else.
So what are you saying, Detective? So what you're saying, Detective, is that you have nothing that proves those glasses are my client's.
Something like that?
What?
I see. So there is no proof.
Wow, that was amazing. I could totally feel it down in my gut.
Okay, so we got that out of the way that he has no proof to link the broken glasses with the client. Okay. Oh. The name is spelled wrong.
Objection!
Objection! This is how you spell my client's name, dingus.
What is it?
What's come over me? Without thinking, I just blurted out objection. And I yelled it at the top of my lungs, fingers outstretched, ready to take away my opponent. What a rush! Detective Gumshoe,
Are you talking to me, pal?
would please state the defendant's name for me?
What are you trying to prove with this futile exercise, Mr. Wright?
You'll see, this is a very crucial line of questioning. Actually, Mr. Payne, you can answer. The defendant's name, if you please?
Where is this ridiculous question coming from? The defendant's name is Maggie
Bird. That's not how you spell it. I think someone needs to check the court record.
What? It says right here that it's
Ah! It looks like the bird caught the cat napping.
What's going on here? I have no idea either, sir.
As you can see, the victim did indeed leave a name Maggie. However, the defendant's name is actually spelled M-A-G-G-E-Y, dinguses. This is a blatant contradiction of facts.
Oh. How about that? I hadn't even noticed.
I guess it goes to show how clearly scatterbrained you are, Detective Gumshoe.
But maybe the victim didn't know how to spell her name correctly.
Objection!
May I remind you that it was you who said the defendant is accused of killing her lover. If they were truly lovers, it would be impossible for him to not have known her name.
No!
Bum 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 bum. Oh, I was enjoying the music. I was kind of enjoying the music.
That is very true. Mr. Payne,
Yes, Your Honor.
are you absolutely certain that the defendant and the victim, Dustin Prince, were in fact lovers?
Yes, I am quite certain, Your Honor. They were a well-known couple in the police force.
Detective Gumshoe, please testify for the court the relationship between the victim and the defendant. Yes, sir.
Okay. What now?
Officer Prince and Officer Bird have been going out for about half a year. It sounded like they were even talking about marriage. The day of the incident just happened to be the victim's birthday, sir. Maggie, Officer Bird, had gotten Officer Prince a present. It was something she had brought over 2 months ago. I should know, because she came to me to ask what she should get for him. Derp. Those two sound like they were close.
Nevertheless, tragedy struck.
Yes, I see. You may cross-examine the witness, Mr. Phoenix Wright.
What is it this time?
That testimony didn't sound like it had any contradictions in it to me. There just wasn't anything that really stuck out as odd.
Yeah, I wonder what would happen if you tried to get more information from him.
Get more information?
Yeah, you know, like how they press people on those old cop shows, sir.
So I should try pressing him, huh? Makes sense. Alright, let's ask about this one item. Over 2 months ago?
Yep, she's a very considerate woman, pal.
So, what was this birthday present?
She got him a glove. A single glove? When would she only give him one?
Actually, Your Honor, the glove in question is a baseball glove.
Oh, I see, a baseball glove. Officer Prince was a huge baseball fan.
Baseball glove. Just now, I believe you said that the present was something she had bought over 2 months ago.
Yeah.
Are you saying she bought the glove at a store that far in advance?
Nothing like that, pal.
And what is it like?
She ordered it. It was custom made.
Custom made? The glove was custom made?
Yep, that's what I said. So the glove was custom made.
Your Honor, I really don't see how this glove is related to this case.
Yes, it would seem that there's a little relevance. What do you think, Mr. Wright? Do you think this glove is really relevant to this case?
I don't know where this will lead me, but... Of course it's relevant. That glove is the key to this whole case.
Yes, bluffing to the max. Now, this is the Phoenix Mr. Right I know. I'm so happy you're back, sir. I was wondering how long it'd take. This is great.
Pressing people. It feels like I've done this before. As if I used to do this to squeeze information from even the most tight-lipped people.
Very well. If you are that convinced, let's hear some more about the matter. Actually, I brought the glove with me today.
And?
Why didn't you say so earlier? Hurry and show the glove to the court. Well, I didn't think it had anything to do with this case. Anyway, this is...
What the frick is that? What the frick is that? That doesn't look like an ordinary baseball glove. That looks like some kind of wannabe Disney glove. For a Disney costume. What the frick? What kind of glove? Ugh. I don't know what to make of it. I really don't know what to make of this. I'm just surprised that this is even a baseball glove at all. This is not like any ordinary baseball glove, I tell you. That is, the weird, as they say. Ace Attorney music is still a bop. I'm just taking my time to still, like, listen to this music. It's a bop. It's a major bop. Okay. Anyways.
It's, rather yellow, isn't it?
I was just thinking the same thing, Your Honor.
Officer Prince really liked the color yellow.
And that's why you had to special order it?
Yep, that's right. And one other reason.
I think this court has heard enough. It is clear that the victim and the defendant were involved with each other.
Yes, that's correct, Your Honor.
Now, if that is true, it brings up an important question. Was the name Maggie really written by the victim?
I see your point, Your Honor. Detective Gumshoe, please tell the court a little more about the name on the ground.
Yes, sir. We first looked into the handwriting. Unfortunately, we couldn't confirm that it was the victim's handwriting, sir. Next, we checked the victim's pointer finger. We found that there was sand trapped under the victim's fingernail. There was also scratches on the skin that were caused by him writing on the ground. From this, we could confirm that the victim wrote this name with his right hand. Yes, a perfectly logical conclusion. Now then, Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness.
Thank you, Your Honor. Listening to this, you would think there was only one conclusion, that the name was definitely written by the victim.
But don't you think that would be really strange, sir? If Dustin really wrote that message with his right hand, do you think I would have gone through that much trouble to get him his present?
A present? What about it? Oh, it's a left-hand glove. I just realized that. That's a left-hand glove. That must mean his dominant hand is his left hand.
Objection!
Objection! Detective Gumshoe, take a look at this.
Oh, that's the glove, right?
Could you tell me the court what is special about this glove?
What's special? Never really thought about it, but, it's really yellow. And that's about it?
Yes, it's really yellow, but that is only one of its qualities.
Huh?
There's another reason why it's special.
And what would that be?
It's very simple. This glove is made for a left-handed person.
Left-handed? Well, you're absolutely right. This glove was made to be worn on the right.
That is why it had to be custom made. I've never seen a bright yellow left-hander's glove for sale, have you?
Well, no.
So, Detective Gumshoe, which hand did the victim use to write the name with again?
That's easy. Look, it's obvious from this picture that it was. Wait a second.
Don't forget that the victim was left-handed.
Ugh.
This is not a. I mean,
Overruled. Mr. Wright, I would like to know what your line of reasoning proves.
There's only one conclusion that can be drawn. Pun intended. A left-handed person could not have written a message with his right hand. Therefore, ergo, the person who wrote the name Maggie could not have been the victim.
Order, order. When you think about it that way, then yes. It is not possible that this name was written by the victim himself. That means Maggie is.
no, that's not possible.
Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
The evidence the prosecution has presented has failed to prove the defendant's guilt. In fact, I believe you have proven her to be innocent.
No. All right, you did it, Mr. Wright. Phew, I feel like I could breathe again.
It seems that we have reached a conclusion. You did a fine job once again, Mr. Wright.
Me, Your Honor? Well, thank you, sir.
See, you got complimented by the judge again. You're really good. And that's why you can't give up being a lawyer, sir.
Are you joking? I'm more than ready to retire.
I will now announce my verdict. This court finds the defendant Maggie
No, not yet.
I mean, please give me a few more minutes, Your Honor.
What is the meaning of this, Mr. Payne?
The prosecution is not finished yet.
What do you mean?
We would like to call our next witness to the stand.
Nande?
And what did this witness?
the moment the victim was pushed to his death. What's more, he saw the very face of the culprit.
What the heck?
Order! Order in the court. I believe a recess is in order. Afterward, we will hear from this new witness.
I had a feeling that was a bit too easy. I need more information. I'll have to see what I can find out during this recess. I can't let my guard down. It's only going to get tougher from here.
Court is adjourned for recess.
Really? That was the first part? That was just the first part? Wait. I was expected to hear the down 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 down. I guess not. But they really make a variety of different music for every single game. I can't believe it for my ears, even though I'm aware of that, but man. Man, oh man. September 8th, 11:43 a.m., District Court Defendant Lobby Numero Uno.
Amnesia? I can't believe my lawyer is trying to defend me in such a state. Why did you tell me, sir?
I'm sorry, I did mention it to you. I'm sorry I did mention it to you.
Oh, I know what to do. I heard you could fix something like this with a really strong shock to your system. Come on, lower your head a little. A Maggie kick should be all you need.
No. I think I'll pass on this one.
Come on. I'm sorry. Whenever I see someone in trouble, I have a hard time leaving them alone. I tend to stick my nose where it doesn't belong. Try to tackle everyone else's problems.
Well, my head's one problem you won't be tackling today. Well, we're here to solve your problem first. We can deal with mine later. For now, do you think you could fill me in on a few things?
Of course, I'd be honored to, sir. Well, I guess we'll start with my name and then I can tell you about me.
No, that's okay. Really, I think I know you and your name pretty well by now. I was wondering if you could help me figure out a few things about myself. So, my name is Phoenix Wright. What a weird name.
This is serious. You really don't remember. I'll tell you what, sir. You can have this back and maybe it'll help.
This is a business card.
I got this from you. It's my most prized possession. You can borrow it for now, but please give it back, okay?
Okay, there are some numbers written on the back.
Oh, that's your cell phone number.
I guess for now we should stop talking about me. And start talking about this case.
This case?
Yep. Can you think of anything that would be helpful for me to know?
What can I tell you? I can't think of anything other than the incident with that cell phone, but...
Cell phone?
Yeah, your eyes lit up when we talked about it at the detention center, sir.
Hurry up and then tell me. This might be very important. Importante.
Okay, you okay? It's on the day of the crime, just before 6 p.m. I picked up a lost cell phone while on a walk with Dustin. All of a sudden, the phone began to ring. Hello?
Thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
I'll be right there. I'm sorry. I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
Oh, but she said her name out loud, but she didn't say, like, how to spell it. Oh. Oh. Okay. So that means the owner of the cell phone is the... Okay. I need to take a quick sip real quick while I digest that piece of info. Alright, what was she saying? We agreed to meet up at 6 p.m. Okay.
Listen, I waited for the person to show up, but they never did.
So where's the phone you found now?
I gave it to you yesterday.
To me? Isn't that phone in my pocket? You mean this?
Do you think it has anything to do with the murder?
I don't really know, but if my eyes lit up... Who said that? You were here all along?
You're so mean. I called you a million times, but you wouldn't pick up. And when I went to check in the courtroom, everyone had already left.
No, who the heck is this? Let me guess, I'm supposed to know this girl too.
Hey, good morning, Maggie. And a good morning to you too, Maya. So, how's it going? Is there a word for worse than abysmal? Oh, what if I said that everything will be fine?
This is fine.
That's right, it's Maya to the rescue with the ultra decisive, super important evidence. Here you are, Nick. Thing you wanted me to bring.
Thanks. What the heck is this? A list? There's like 20 people's names and phone numbers written on it.
It's kind of tough, but I managed to dig up some dirt. It looks like these guys are up to no good. No bueno.
Oh, good, as in...
There's a group of con artists the police are currently investigating. I think these guys are members of that group.
It's like that kind of like the dark web kind of trash. Why would a group of con artists pop up in a case like this?
Don't look at me.
And where did you get this list from in the first place?
Don't you remember, Nick?
What?
You're the one who asked me to look this up yesterday.
Oh, is that right?
These numbers were in the memory of that phone Maggie found.
So that's where they're from.
You're awfully forgetful these days, Nick. I hope I never get to be a forgetful old prune like you. Actually, Mr. Wright is...
Mr. Wright, recess is now over. Please bring the defendant and return to the courtroom immediately.
Oh, oops, guess you have to get going. We could talk about you being old later. Nick. Wish us luck.
I guess I have all the pieces now, more or less. All that's left is to put it together. I'm not going to lose this. I can't.
Come on, Nick. Better get a move on.
Yeah. September 8th, 11:54 a.m. District Court, courtroom number 2.
Court will now reconvene. Please call your next witness to the stand, Mr. Payne.
And what's up, Benny? That's a pretty amazing emote you got there. You commissioned a pretty good artist for your emote. I just commissioned myself. I commissioned myself. I need to have one of my emotes redone, though. I think I could get a Twitch streamer to do it for me.
Yes, Your Honor. But before I do, if I may say a few words...
Cowabunga. What is it, Mr. Payne?
It's about the next witness. He has a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way, you see.
Thank you. Can we get more people to say that there are people in the world who have a tendency to say things that rub people the wrong way? I am actually one of those people. I'm literally one of those people. And even if you tell me, think before you speak, it's easier said than done because my brain is an automatic machine gun. It automatically registers words that I say and words that I type as seemingly correct for people to accept and give responses to without being personally attacked. Apparently, we are wrong.
So I asked that the court might be a little lenient on.
There is no need to give a preface. Just hurry up and call your witness, please.
Yes, Your Honor. The prosecution calls its next witness a drifter who was taking a walk in the park on the day of the murder. Please state your name for the court, witness.
Before I do, I'd like to clarify a little something.
Oh, all right, go
Just now you introduced my wonderful self to the court, correct? Perhaps
Perhaps that's a drifter who was taking a walk.
Did I?
But I will not stand for that. Unless you've tinted the court's eyes and colored me wrongly. Sure, I suppose calling me a university student hurt me the truth, but again, just said it would be as evil as death. Everything in my life is to the utmost top-grade quality. I'm really looking for that perfect, top-notch, unbeatable university, don't you see? I'm a rigorous selection process.
Yes, I understand.
I'm very sorry. I will be more careful from now on.
Well, what is he, a human chatterbox?
I have to question him?
Fashion, cars, women, glasses, and of course, university. First rates only need apply.
Glasses? You aren't wearing glasses.
That's enough. Your name, witness.
Oh, is that how you want to play this? Using your power and influence to keep the young people down. I see how you work now. You old people and your dirty tricks. You thought you had me, but you thought wrong.
Oh, I'm sorry. It won't happen again.
Oh, man.
I forgive you. All right, I suppose I could tell you my name. I am Richard Wellington, the drifting virtuoso with a PhD in drifting, as it were.
Don't you mean Dick Wellington?
If you wanted to, you could call me a university student in transit. Mr. Wellington, on the day of the murder, you were taken or strolling through the park, correct? It would appear that you're attached to that word. If you must, then by all means. But I remind you that I'm in no way a prepubescent boy out on a walk with mommy. If you must know, I am... Anyway, please testify to this court we saw during your walk in the park. See, you said it again. Taking a walk, you know, you.
What you witnessed will do, Mr. Wellington.
I was at the park all afternoon, deep in thought about my life situation. I don't remember the time all that well, but I do believe it was past 6 p.m. All of a sudden, a police officer falls from above, right in front of my eyes. Without a thought, I looked up, and there I met the eyes of a charming young lady. Of course, I remember her sweet face. It was that of the pretty defendant there. The only other thing I saw was the banana that fell with the police.
What? Banana. Banana.
That was certainly a decisive testimony.
Decisive, Nick, did you hear what he just said?
Yeah,
That's all I have to say? How can you be so calm?
it's strange. My mind is very calm and clear. Maybe it's because I believe in my client.
You mean Maggie?
Yes, and if she really is innocent, then that can only mean one thing. That guy is lying.
You may now question the witness, Mr. Wright.
I'll find out the truth, no matter how well you craft your lies. Oh, I never had a day. I usually live in the night. Like, I literally woke up in, past 12 p.m. But overall, it's been, I suppose. I did a little bit of cooking before I started stream. And, I sound pretty nasal because, well, every other occasion, I'm just pretty nasal. Don't live the streamer lifestyle, kids. It gets you way too nasal and congested.
Hold it!
Banana?
Well, it was actually more than just one, more like a bunch of bananas.
Now, what would a bunch of bananas be doing there?
And why would I know such a thing? I'm only telling you what I saw.
That's really strange. Maggie never mentioned anything about a bunch of bananas. That's it, Nick. He's gotta be lying about the bananas.
Could be, but there's no reason for him to lie about there being bananas at the crime scene. And what if it's not a lie?
Well, maybe he thought he was seeing one thing and it was seeing something else.
If he mistook something else for a bunch of bananas, then that would be an inaccuracy. Think, Phoenix, think. If my client is innocent, there's no way he could have seen what he says he did.
Which means if he could somehow show he's lying...
Yeah, that's exactly what we need to do. She's right, she's got a sharp mind, and I just wish I could remember who she is.
Is everything okay, Nick?
Excuse me, good sir, but when you were saying you saw a bunch of bananas, do you mean to say that you saw this baseball glove?
Objection!
Mr. Wellington, I believe I have the bananas you saw. Right here. Ah, so you knew about the bananas too. Why did you say so earlier? But don't you think you could use this as a way to pull more information out of me? And that's where you'd be wrong.
But Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Isn't that the baseball glove?
What?
Baseball glove?
Nani?
Doesn't it look delicious? Care for a bite?
That's not. It's a no.
Your Honor, I think this proves one very importante fact. This witness has bad eyesight. We can't prove that he loves bananas, nor do we have to assume that he knows nothing about baseball. By the way, just how bad are your eyes?
What are you asking me about this all of a sudden? Your Honor, it is very simple to mistake a glove for a bunch of bananas.
No, I don't think so. Objection overruled.
One of those people. Yes, you know what I mean. Summer. You're like those people who refuse to accept Galileo for history worldview not impossible ensuring the enemy found that is in fact a gloved up bananas. However, when viewed from far, I do not think there's enough room for doubt, don't you?
And that is why I ask you how bad your eyesight is.
They're both 2200. I suppose you're going to tell me that's terrible, right?
Are you not wearing your glasses today, then?
That's because I lost them recently, you see? Of course, I was planning on getting a new pair made right away. But you know, my glasses are no ordinary glasses, so to replace them...
How about when you witnessed the crime? Were you wearing your glasses then? How about a witness?
You are an unrelenting evil man. You're like those people who rejected Joan of Arc. She was brave and courageous and caught by horrible, unrighteous people. All she did do anything wrong, she's so gruesome at them.
Which boils down to you were not wearing glare glasses at the time, witness. Therefore, the identity of the quote-unquote moment at the scene of the crime and that of the defendant cannot be proven to be the same by this witness.
But the height difference was only 9 feet. It was very possible for him to see the face of the culprit standing on the upper path.
Witness, please be more accurate in your testimony. Remember, a person's life is at stake.
Yes, Your Honor.
Now then, please continue with your testimony.
Please tell the court what happened next in the moments after you witnessed the crime.
I thought he would quickly regain his composure, but it looks like dude literally lost his cool.
The girl on the upper path ran away as soon as she realized I was there. After that, I immediately called the police station to report the crime. It must have been 6:45 p.m. when I made the call. They must have had a lot of free time on their hands and they showed up within 10 minutes.
So the person who was on the upper path saw you and then ran away.
Yes, that is correct. Which is why even someone without a superior brain like mine can understand that. That girl is the murderer. That girl is the murderer.
You are now...
You will now question the witness now, Mr. Wright.
I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony.
Why don't you try to take one more look at the court record?
Yeah, I guess I should. How do you know what time it was? A detective told me. You know which one I mean? The one with the jacket that makes him look like a dropout from a no-name high school.
Hey, pal, I graduated from a pretty good, top-ranked college.
I don't believe this. It doesn't matter. I don't believe I was mistaken on what time I was called. I called? If I'm wrong, then that detective obviously doesn't know how to tell time.
What? Why are you? You're just some lousy kid who...
I think the court could see your point. Anyway, how did the police respond?
So you're saying that there were police on the scene by 7 p.m.? They got there before that, I think. There usually aren't many people in that area at that time of day. But suddenly, before I knew it, there were people crawling all over, gawking.
It would be gawking, but because New York, I say gawking. Oh, hey, Black Lotus.
It certainly says something about the morals of the people in this country. I can't find anything out of the ordinary in his testimony.
Okay, first of all, let me save right here before I screw up. Is Justice for All really not as popular as the first game? Like, how is it that the first game just gets so much attention on Twitch and not the third game and the second game? What the frick? I don't understand Twitch statistics of retro games anymore. I literally don't. Like, I may be a thick-brained mushroom in 2D form, but like, even my thick mushroom head can't process it. How'd you call the police?
Immediately? As in immediately? I mean, sure, a minute might have elapsed before I did, but that's the duty of every good citizen. Or did they not teach you that at your pitiful school?
Think people learn about how to call the police in college?
Hey, Nick, I think you should take a look at the court record for a second.
She ran away just like that? Yes, she did. She saw me and flew the nest like the guilty bird she is.
Oh, I'm sorry. Was that pun too hard for someone who only got a third-rate education with a second-rate? Actually, that did take me a few seconds to get. Anyway, if she ran away the instant she saw you, how could you tell it was my client?
The witness has already answered that question. He has stated that the defendant is the culprit.
That is true, Mr. Wright. I'm striking your question from the record.
How can I get more information out of him?
Whoops. It's either the autopsy report or the... I think it's the autopsy report, maybe. Because Maya keeps saying to look at the court record. Look at the court record. The time of death was 6:28 p.m. Objection! Mr. Wellington, would you please take a look at this?
Give me the victim's autopsy report.
According to this, the murder occurred at 6:28. And so what of it? You said that you called the police immediately after the murder took place. However, by the time you had called the police, it was already 6:45. There is clearly a 15-minute gap here. Do you deny it? Nick! I think this court would like to hear what you were doing during this 15-minute gap.
The witness was in shock at the time after witnessing a terrible murder. It's only to be expected that he would be a little dazed.
15 minutes is hardly what I would call a little dazed, quote unquote.
Mr. Wellington,
Yes?
explain yourself. What were you doing during those 15 minutes?
Answer the question, damn it.
Telephone, or, I mean,
Spit it out.
I was searching for a phone booth, damn it!
A phone booth?
You mean you don't have a cell phone?
You and your questions, as if you tried to open all the layers of a Matryoshka doll.
Oh, it's one of those dolls in, if you don't know what a Matryoshka, a Matryoshka doll is, it's basically like when you have that wooden doll, when you, like, open it, it reveals a smaller version, and then you open it up to reveal the smaller version until you get down to the tiniest version of that doll. It's actually kind of fun to play with. Ow. It's kind of a metaphorical, philosophical toy, too. I played with one of those as a kid. Whenever I see one in a store, I would just want to, like, pop it open. It's also like a mini game kind of toy that a lot of classy video games would use. Anywho.
You must think you're really something special.
Witness?
I lost my cell phone. There, are you happy?
You lost it?
Unbelievable, you lose your glasses and your cell phone. You must be very scatterbrained when it comes to your belongings.
What? Are you saying that first-rate people are never allowed to lose things?
Nani?
Haven't you heard that rationale says I have a program? I don't think plain people like you can understand.
Fair enough. You decide.
Oh, man. Oh, man. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. He lost his cell phone?
Nick, that cell phone, could it be?
You mean this phone Maggie found? There's no way. Boy, I didn't see this coming. What should I do now? Mr. Wellington, where's your cell phone right now?
What are you getting all excited about? You seem to be a little confused. I found my phone. I'll have you know. See? Here it is.
Here is it. Here it is. Here, grammar? Question mark? Oh, I see.
Looks like he's got his phone. And I thought that was just maybe this. I thought that just maybe this was his.
Well then, I think we cleared this issue up. At the time of the murder, the witness did not have his cell phone because he had lost it. Therefore, the delay in his call was caused by his search for a phone booth.
Well, that's the gist of it. I guess you could put it that way and leave it at that.
Do you have any further questions, Mr. Wright?
Well, if that's his phone, let's call it. Dial the number, call it. Your Honor, the witness's testimony does not make any sense. I don't believe that there was ever a need for the witness to search for a phone.
How dare you? You can't just make outrageous claims like that. You do have some sort of proof, don't you?
Well, yeah, of course. This evidence should be good enough, I think.
Alright, let's have this proof then. Please present proof that the witness had no need to search for a public phone booth.
Literally, the phone booth was in front of the body. It's quite simple, actually. Please take a look at this.
At the crime scene photo,
Is there a problem with it?
Oh, there's nothing wrong with the picture. But if you don't understand my logic after looking at it, there is something wrong with you.
No!
it's a phone booth.
Correcto mundo. All the defendant had to do was walk 3 steps. Mr. Wellington, why did you not use the phone that was directly right in front of you?
Order, order.
What is reporting the crime a little late proof to the defense?
The witness can't explain what he was doing for those 15 minutes. That is reason enough to throw suspicion on his testimony.
Yes, that is very true. What do you have to say for yourself, witness?
I bet this phone really is his, Nick. He must have killed Dustin to get his phone back.
But Maggie said that she was going to return it to him. There is no reason for him to kill for it. And on top of that, we still have the phone she found anyway.
I know. But if he wasn't looking for his cell phone, maybe he was looking for something else.
Was he?
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
do you have any thoughts you would like to share with the court? Can you offer an explanation as to what the witness was doing during those 15 minutes?
I have an idea. There's only one single possible explanation.
All right, let's hear your explanation. However, be forewarned that if your explanation is not persuasive, you will be penalized. Penalized. Think carefully before you present, Mr. Wright.
Oh, I know what he was looking for. I know what he was doing during those 15 minutes. Yes, Your Honor. I probably shouldn't have said there was only one possibility.
Please present to the court with the one piece of evidence that will answer the following. Why didn't the witness call the police right away?
The witness was looking for his glasses. Mr. Wellington?
What? Don't do that. You almost gave me a heart attack.
These are your glasses, aren't they?
Where did you find?
I believe the court all heard what you just confessed to. That these glasses are in fact yours. I'll tell you where they were found, Mr. Wellington. Those glasses were found under the victim's body.
Under the victim's body?
Oof. This man really is stupid. He lost his phone, and he let his glasses get crushed under a victim's body? Wow.
Order, order.
Wait a second, hold on. I didn't confess to for anything.
Your Honor, I think the answer is quite clear here. As he fell, Dustin Prince grabbed the culprit's glasses. The culprit knew that he had to find his glasses and searched frantically for them. What he didn't realize was that they were under the victim's body. And that is why it took him 15 minutes to make that call.
Mr. Wright, are you indicting the witness as the real murderer?
Of course. That is precisely what I'm doing. I know I'm right. He is the real murderer.
Did you figure it out, Nick?
More or less. Turns out that the cell phone was the key to this case after all. Anyway, now's our chance to Deep Six this guy. Oh. Deep Six, huh? Wait, actually, hold on. I have not heard that phrase in a while. Deep Six? Da 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 da. And that's also a Marilyn Manson song. Interesting. To get rid of. Oh, it's time to it's time to yeet this guy. Okay. Basically, that's another way to say. Interesting. Oh, my nose. Yeah, that's a quote, actually.
Okay, that's 239 quotes. How many quotes do I have? I have a lot of quotes. I'll sink him in one shot.
Yeah. This is so exciting watching you work again.
Somehow, my old self is coming back to me. It's time to sink or swim. Everything rests on the edge of a knife. It's the moment I've been waiting for.
Order, order.
Oh, Mr. Payne, what do you have to say this time?
Your Honor, the defense is making a mockery of this court. Without any solid ground to stand on, he accuses the witness of being the murderer. Yeah, that's right. I'm no criminal. This dirt-right front of a lawyer.
In that case, why don't we look at it from a different perspective? Let's hear your explanation as to why you are not the murderer.
Why, that's easy. For example, there's the name the victim wrote. How about that?
Oh, you mean the name Maggie?
Yeah, even an idiot like that, like you can read that, right?
But we already know this was not written by the victim himself. After all, the defendant's name is Maggey, and the victim was left-handed.
In other words, in order to make the defendant look guilty, the real criminal used the victim's right hand to write her name on the ground.
What? Would that mean that the real criminal was someone the defendant knew? Otherwise, how else would that person know her name was Maggie? Maggey, or Maggey?
That is a good point. The witness didn't even know a Miss Bird before this trial.
I forgot. Was there any way this creep would have known Maggie's name before? Oh, there was a way, actually. It would be best if I could prove that the witness had a chance to learn that the defendant's name was Maggie.
Now, will the defense please present its case? How could the witness have known the defendant's name?
Cell phone. Mr. Wellington, you didn't have your cell phone with you on the day of the murder.
So what if I didn't?
When you realized you had lost it, what did you do?
What did I do?
Did you try to find it by calling it?
Why, you? How did you? Your Honor, these questions have nothing to do with...
Objection overruled. Mr. Wright, where are you going with this line of questioning? Do you think there is some relation between the witness's cell phone and the murder?
I do, Your Honor. On the day of the murder, Maggie Bird picked up a lost phone in the park. And she also received a phone call from the owner of the phone.
Hello? Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up and I can give this back.
No, I'll be right there. I'm sorry, I didn't catch your name.
You can call me Maggie.
That was when you learned that her name was Maggie. But you made one fatal mistake.
Fatal mistake?
My client's name is Maggey, but the name that was written on the ground was Maggie. This is a mistake that could only occur if all you knew was how her name sounded.
Eek!
Bow, 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 bow.
Order, order.
But, Your Honor,
The witness has no motive.
And your point is?
It's very simple, Your Honor. A person usually would not kill someone without a reason. Mr. Wellington had no reason to kill anyone.
That is absolutely correct. I don't have a motive.
Mr. Wright,
Yes, Your Honor?
can you explain what motive this witness could have had?
It's very simple, Your Honor.
are you sure, Nick?
If I said I can't offer an explanation, then the trial's over, right?
Yeah, but
Now then, please present to this court proof that the witness had a motive.
Thank you, Maya. This is what we needed. Mr. Wellington's motive is right here.
What is this? A list?
These phone numbers were pulled from the memory of the phone the defendant found. And we have determined that the people on this list are members of a certain group.
You to pull those numbers?
Of course. This list of phone numbers was stored in the cell phone's memory. The names and numbers belong to people who are members of a certain con artists group.
What? Con artists?
Can you explain why these numbers were on your phone, Mr. Wellington?
This is an outrage, an invasion of privacy. Looking up the phone numbers on a person's phone is worse crime than murder.
You're one of those people. It's just the cops who ruined that Burley's Mauricio Ortiz. They disrupt the genius work of the goddess of...
I don't care, Mr. Wellington. All I want is for you to tell us what this list is about.
You think any of you know what it's like to be such a refined man like me?
Your Honor, this is unjustified battery of the witness.
Objection overruled, Mr. Payne. I've had it with your bullshit. Mr. Wright, what is the meaning of this?
Hold on. Let me save right here before I actually mess up.
Why would the witness have the numbers of a group of con artists on his phone?
Isn't that obvious? The witness is... Mr. Wellington is a member of this very group.
No!
All of your friends' phone numbers are stored right here on this phone. If anyone were to look into these phone numbers, it would be all over for you. That is why you had to kill.
No, this is too much.
Yeetus.
That does make quite a bit of sense. Well, Mr. Wellington, would you care to explain?
I got you now.
That police officer. Your Honor,
What is it, Mr. Payne?
Your Honor, this is unjustified battery of the witness.
You said the exact same thing only a few seconds ago.
Please, let's think about the content of that phone call.
Hello?
Oh, thank you. I've been searching for my phone.
Is this yours? Oh, I'm glad you called. We can meet up so we can give this back.
The defendant had already promised that she would return the phone. After that, all Mr. Wellington had to do was meet Miss Bird to get his phone back. Why then would he need to kill anyone?
That is a very valid point. What does the defense think about this?
If you think about it logically, then it makes sense.
Maybe we should be thinking outside the box.
Yeah, if we think like that, let's see. Maybe that slime ball saw something at the crime scene that made him commit murder. Oh. Okay, okay. I think I know. I think I know. I think I know. My brain is grinding its gears.
Your thoughts, Mr. Wright?
Well, I don't think Mr. Wellington went to pick up his phone in a very friendly manner.
But he was promised his phone, so why would he have been unfriendly to the defendant?
I think he must have seen something that didn't agree with him when he got there.
Well then, Mr. Wright, what was the something that didn't agree with the witness?
The fact that that my client's boyfriend was a police officer. What Mr. Wellington saw was the victim.
The victim? You mean Dustin Prince?
Dustin Prince had gone on his date right after his shift is over. With no time to change, he went to the park still wearing his police uniform.
Oh!
The girl that picked up my phone is with the policeman.
He couldn't have known they were going out, so he began to worry. He was afraid the policeman would ask a few questions before returning the phone.
If I do anything suspicious, he might run a check on my phone.
In his mind, it was possible they had already run a check on the phone.
And he went into a panic. Is that what you're saying?
Exactly. Officer Prince was murdered simply because he was in uniform.
Mr. Payne, do you have any comments?
I'm thinking.
It seems the truth has come out at last. The witness, Mr. Wellington, you are...
Impressive. Not bad for a person with a third-rate education.
What's that supposed to mean?
The evidence. Evidence.
Ugh, this guy is really creeping me out.
All you've been waving around and talking about is that suspicious cell phone. Suspicious phone number, this suspicious con group that. They're all on that phone. But who's to say that phone is really mine? Where's your proof? Your evidence?
You want proof that this phone is yours?
I already told you earlier. That phone I lost, I've already found it. You don't even have the slightest idea who the phone in your hand belongs to. But you can be sure it isn't mine, you simpleton.
Nane.
It feels good to see you squirm.
We do seem to have a problem on our hands with this phone. Whose phone is it? Without knowing that, it's meaningless as evidence.
Your Honor, this is bad. I can't let him turn the tables on me like this. This cell phone. There has to be something I've overlooked. There's got to be. Maybe. This phone has the names and numbers of those in the con group in its memory. I can show them to you, Your Honor.
I don't believe this. What are you talking about?
What are you trying to determine is
Who that phone belongs to? Who cares about what phone numbers are stored on it? Besides, who knows? Maybe you went and added some of those numbers in yourself.
The witness is quite right. I'm afraid I have to reject the defense's proposal.
That jerk is back to his arrogant, annoying self again. I got him. We should check for fingerprints.
Fingerprints?
Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Wellington must have left some prints on his phone.
Nick, don't you remember? When you got that from Maggie, you wiped it off.
I what?
He said there was sand all over it, so
Wiped it? I wiped it?
pretty thoroughly too.
Oh, it's so much fun watching third-rate trash babble like morons amongst themselves.
He's made a complete recovery.
How many times do I have to say this? My phone is right here. You see? Oh, and incidentally, you can't check the number stored on this phone. It must have glitched because all the numbers just magically disappeared.
You've got to be joking. He erased all the numbers I was going to use as evidence. Mr. Wellington?
What's this? By the tone of your voice, it sounds like you still have some fight left in you.
Where did you find her cell phone?
Oh, you were too much. And of course, you have no idea what I'm talking about.
Oh my...
Now I remember.
That looks like a totally different phone from the one we have in our evidence.
Beep.
Huh. Looks like they hung up.
Ah, good. Finally found it.
Yeet.
Eat.
So that's when... Oh, hey, Chisatori.
What's wrong, Mr. Attorney? Why the harsh glare in your eyes?
Nick, we've worked so hard to get this far, but if you don't do something quick, he's going to get off scot-free.
I know. I know this phone has to be his. But how am I supposed to prove something like... Oh, there is one thing.
Mr. Wright, if you cannot prove who the owner of that cell phone is, your indictment has no basis, and therefore no power. It looks like you came up 1 penny short.
Where did I go wrong?
Don't blame yourself. You're merely a third-rate lawyer. With a second-rate mindset. You only made one big mistake. Who are you? What are you? There's something you haven't figured out for yourself yet. Am I who I am?
The court hereby concludes the cross-examination.
If that will be all, I'll have to bid you gentlemen and ladies goodbye. Sayonara. I have a reservation at a ultra-fancy restaurant on the upper side of town. Thank you for your assistance. You have had a stressful day, so please, bon appetit.
What am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to just let it go at that? No. I still have like one piece of evidence I could be able to present.
Hold it!
Please wait, Your Honor.
All right, Nick.
I think I may be able to prove it.
Prove it. Prove what, Mr. Wright?
Everything.
Your Honor, the cross-examination has already ended. Besides, the defense is just going to badger the witness with more inane questions.
You will not harass the witness, is that clear, Mr. Wright?
Did you hear that? No harassment allowed, Mr. Attorney.
Please, Your Honor.
Very well, but this is your last chance, Mr. Wright. You may present one piece of evidence to the court.
I only get one shot at this.
If we cannot prove everything, it's over for your client and for you. Do you fully understand?
I'm sure you're well aware, Your Honor, but the cross-examination period has ended.
Were you paying attention, Mr. Payne? I said that Mr. Wright could present only one more piece of evidence.
Oh,
Senile old man. That dude is senile.
Mr. Wright, this is your last chance.
It all comes down to this. It's go time.
Please present the one piece of evidence that will explain everything.
Take that!
Well, thank you, how nice. Here, please have one of mine.
Bruh.
Wait, what am I doing? This isn't the time to be exchanging business cards.
Your Honor, there's something very important about that card, and that is... This card is important because of what it is on the back.
You wrote your cell phone number in the back, Nick? But
But that's exactly it. Can you please call this number from your cell phone?
right now, but court is still in session.
It's okay. You'll see.
Okay, if you say so.
Is the defense preparing something, Mr. Wright?
We are going to call my cell phone now. And then the court will see everything for what it is.
of all the idiotic, stupid things to... Ah! What? Why is my phone... What is with this stupid-sounding ringtone?
Mr. Wellington? How strange. I could almost swear that you're holding my phone.
You're... Ah! No! No! I can't!
By the way, before I forget, thank you very much for the lump on my head this morning. I don't think I need to explain any further except to say... When you went to retrieve your cell phone, you mistakenly took the wrong one.
So that is what happened. You were knocked out by Mr. Wellington.
He was a man who lives on his pride and self-image alone. And in order to hide his involvement with the con artist group, he has become paranoid and has lost all ability to make rational judgments.
Then, Mr. Wright, the phone you're holding...
It's Mr. Wellington's, naturally.
Speaking of that man, how is he, Mr. Payne?
He was arrested and has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well.
I peacefully sip on my tea.
Well then, this court finds the
Detective.
This court finds the defendant, Maggie Bird.
Not guilty. Confetti!
That is all. The court is adjourned.
September 8th, 2:16 p.m. District Court Defendant Lobby Number 1.
I knew that the real you would shine through eventually. I'm so moved by what you've done for me, sir.
Salute.
Thank you so much, Mr. Wright. I feel really bad for Dustin. He didn't do anything to deserve this. It's probably because of me.
Huh?
My whole life has been nothing but a whirlwind of bad luck and failures. Your whole life? It can't be that bad, can it? Since I was 6 months old, when I fell from the 9th floor of my apartment building.
Oh God. Oh God. Oh God.
I've been hit by all sorts of vehicles, gotten sick from all sorts of foods, failed at almost every test I've ever taken, experienced almost every kind of disaster, and never won or even tied at a game of tic-tac-toe. My life has really been nothing but a string of disasters.
That pretty much describes my Genshin polls lately. It's been nothing but a string of losing the 50-50s. In all honesty. That is pretty bad.
Up until I went to college, I was known as the goddess of misfortune. And then at the academy, everyone called me Lady Luckless. Lady Luckless? What's worse is that my misfortune always seems to latch onto those around me. What do you mean? When I see someone in trouble, I always try to help.
That's right, you were talking about this earlier.
It happened again recently too, sir. There was an old lady pacing back and forth by the pedestrians' crosswalk. I gave her my hand and, before I knew it, we were having dinner at my house. Oh. I'm sure that Dustin's gone because of me. That's not true. That glove didn't even have any sort of special meaning. It was just a present to say thanks for covering one of my night shifts. Oh, I see. Everything's all my fault. Dustin's death, your head being all messed up.
Oh, well, I don't think my head is that messed up yet.
I'm going to find a new life for myself starting now. The next time we meet, I'm sure I'll have found a whole ocean's worth of good luck by then, sir.
Yeah, after all, the goddess of misfortune is only a name.
You bet. You come. I'm gonna make it. I promise. Next time we meet, I'll only be an unlucky person instead of a goddess.
Yeah, that's the spirit.
Well, Mr. Wright, Maya, I should get going. Okay, good luck to you. Arigato gozaimasu. You take care of yourselves too.
Dum-bum-ba-dum-bow. What a horrible day. I've gotten my memory back, but things are still a little fuzzy.
But you're okay, and that's what counts. You really had me worried. Come on, let's go back to the office.
I'm afraid to ask, but here goes. Oh, this might sound bad, who are you again?
What?
What?
I thought you said you got your memory back.
Whoops. At that moment, everything really did come back to me. Detective Gumshoe, he's someone I've had clashes with in the past during certain cases, but he's also been a good ally during others. The judge, he's a lovable, kind old man who is easily swayed by other people's opinions. I'm sure he's not the only senile old man who actually gets swayed. But in the end, he always comes up with the right verdict. That's true. This person, I haven't got a clue. He seems to know me, but maybe he's mistaking me for someone else? And this girl, Maya?
You finally remembered.
This is Maya Fey, my assistant. Oh, that's right, I have so many unforgettable memories about her, or rather forgettable ones, maybe. For example,
Eartha Nick, what's wrong? You keep staring at me. Don't tell me you've missed me.
Well, yeah, I suppose I have. I feel like I haven't seen you in ages.
Oh? Well, I'm back now, so it's time for us to create new memories together.
Wait, should I? Or maybe when she's trying to say that she's back, she probably like was copying Cousin Kyle from South Park and be like,
I'm back!
I can't exactly do the very scratchy voice that they do in South Park, but it goes along the lines of saying,
I'm back!
alright, sounds good. All the phone numbers on my phone were erased by Mr. Wellington. I guess I have to start over from the very beginning.
Come on, Nick. Let's go to our usual burger joint.
Oh, don't you mean like ramen shop? I mean, oh wait, this is California. I mean Japanifornia. I mean, San Francisco. I mean, you'll know what I mean. Hi. Actually, it hasn't even been that long since she came back into my life. And that story began on one rainy afternoon 2 months ago. And that was episode 1, The Lost Turnabout. I have a feeling that next episode will probably be a doozy. And how many more Phoenix Wright Fridays do we have this month? Oh god, we only have 4 more. Oh god, we only have 4 more. We're gonna have to probably pick up the pace. Oh god, we're definitely gonna have to pick up the pace. Okay. How the hell do we pace this then? Yeah, we got a little bit of artwork here, but it's not the most creative, though. That's the thing. Alright, let me see how we can pace this. We have... So we have The Lost Turnabout is complete, and then we have 3 more court cases. We have Reunion and Turnabout. Turnabout Big Top. And Farewell, My Turnabout. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to, like, I'm looking over, like, the wiki article of Turnabout, what's it called? And I'm trying to figure out how the hell am I going to properly paste this. So, man, oh man. I mean, I could get started on Turnabout, Reunion and Turnabout. There's, like, a total of how many days? 1, 2, 3, 4... Like, 5 days. Alright, so... Here's what I'm thinking. We could probably begin a little bit. So we have 3 cases left, right? I might honestly probably dedicate, like... I don't know. And this February is not a leap year, so... the 28th is the final day. Damn. Alright. I think we're gonna go ahead and get it started. Like, probably do, like, a good half of it. And then we'll continue the rest of it for next Phoenix Wright Friday so we can get to the case of it. So let's go ahead and get started with the next case. We won't finish it tonight, but we'll start a little bit of it. Part 1, Investigation. It was no accident. Vroom, vroom.
I was drugged with sleeping pills. I was murdered by that person.
Oh my.
That's why I took my revenge. It's only fair.
I finally get to see you again, and
It's not your fault. You didn't do it.
no, I did it. I killed that person.
But that wasn't you.
It doesn't matter. It might as well have been me.
I can't believe something like this happened. The events of that gloomy, rainy afternoon that started this whole mess keep playing through my mind. Episode 2, Reunion and Turnabout. June 16, 3:34 p.m., Wright & Company Law Offices. What depressing rain. Wait, hold on. Oh, I just realized they adjusted him fixing his, I remember this dude. I remember he was like under a major amount of controversy for like pushing his glasses up with his middle finger. They've actually fixed that. Oh, that's cool. Interesting. Okay, they corrected this. Huh. I didn't realize that they actually corrected it for the original for the actual trilogy. What depressing rain. Do you understand how depressed that makes me, do you? Actually, sir, you'd be surprised. I do fully understand. Ah, nice. I was so offended by it. Totally inappropriate for a game. Glad they fixed it. I guess. But actually, more than being depressed, I'm angry. Angry at that weather girl on TV. I think our little rainy spell will take a break with a day of sun. Because that is what that girl said. I'd stake my life on it. Well, it's the weather. That's why I didn't bother to bring an umbrella today. What nerve calling herself a weather girl? She's going to hear about my $1,500 suit. About your case. Unless you're planning on suing the weather girl? I'm sorry. I thought that before we got down to business, we could have some friendly chatter. My name is Dr. Turner Gray. I'm a surgeon. Remind me never to end up under his knife. I'm here today because of this incident. Malpractice at Gray Surgical Clinic. 14 inpatients lose their lives. Oh, you're the doctor at... It's really quite upsetting. Did you hear me? Upsetting. Yes, I heard you. I agree, it's quite upsetting, Dr. Gray. The one that screwed up was that nurse. It was her that got the medications mixed up and killed those 14 patients. And yet, now listen good, and yet, that nurse had the nerve to go and die before admitting to her wrongdoing. She didn't even offer any sort of explanation to me, and this is the kicker. She up and has herself a grand old accident and crashes her car. Smash crunch, instantly transforming her car into the accordion model. That's right. About a year ago, all the tabloid shows are talking about it. 14 victims of medical malpractice and the nurse's mysterious fatal accident. There were rumors that Dr. Gray had actually caused the crash. People said it was to forever hide the person responsible for the malpractice incident. Now, why would I? Now, I'm just going to say this once. Why on earth would I want to kill that nurse? She's the one who killed those 14 patients, not me. I think you need to take a deep breath, Doctor, and focus. More to the point, this case is over a year old. Why bring it up now? That's simple, because the situation is slipping out of my grasp. This just won't do. My client isn't nearly seeing... Okay, my client isn't seeing nearly as many patients nowadays. Do you understand what that means? It means they're not coming to my clinic. You don't say. If it were me, I don't think I'd want to go either. So what would you like me to do about it? I want you to help me prove I'm innocent. You do realize I'm a lawyer, not a private investigator, right? No, this is only something you can do. Hey, welcome to Case 2, Kaiser Dude. Case 1 was, pretty smooth. I would say it was rocky in the beginning because I forgot you could present profiles starting in this game, but now this is, Twitch, please. But yeah, I mean, Case 1 wasn't too important anyway. What I'm actually surprised about is that they actually corrected the middle finger thing with this doctor. Because the first time I saw the walkthrough, I was like, is he giving me the finger when he's pushing his glasses up? Kinda glad that they actually fixed that, though, for his sprite work. Maya Fey. You know this girl, correct? Maya? Why would he know her name? I heard you were working under her for a little while. Well, yes, I mean... Hey, wait a second here. I work under her? Yes, am I wrong? She told me, so I'm not quite sure if... Well, we worked a few trials together. But she went back to her hometown to undergo more training. Ah, yes, I heard. It must be lonely for you. What? Like, I'm not... She must be an extraordinary girl to handle such rigid training. I have an acquaintance who knows a lot about these mystical sorts of things. She's the one who introduced me to Miss Fey. Is Maya really that famous? I've already set up an appointment. For what? What else? A channeling! I'm going to have her call the spirit of that nurse that went and got herself killed. I'm trying to get a head start in this case because I have a feeling it's going to be a doozy. So we can, like, finish it, like, next Friday. Considering, like, this month is pretty short and February is not a leap year this month, so... Maya, I wonder what she's up to right now.
We, the women of the Fey clan, have always been spirit mediums. It's because the power of parrots to communicate with spirits flows strongly through us.
That's what she told me. I guess she's learned to accept her responsibilities and become an adult. Not counting training, this will be her first time channeling a spirit. So she gave me one condition before accepting my request. A condition? The condition is you, Mr. Wright. She said that she wouldn't do the channeling without first seeing you again. Me. And that is why I've searched you out. You want to see her too, don't you? And so, that is how I ended up visiting Maya's hometown with the doctor. Okay, so we jumped right ahead to June 19th, 125, Khura'in Village, Khura'in. Okay. I know in Spirit of Justice they say Khura'in, but then again, this is a... English is difficult. But also when it comes to, like, translating and, like, dubbing this game as such, it's just difficult too. So this is Khura'in Village, Maya's hometown. Hey, it's What's-Her-Face. Why, hello there. What an odd little girl.
Hey, wait up, Pearly!
Someone else is coming this way.
Nick!
Maya, how are you? It's good to see you again. Oh, it's Turnabout Sisters again. Hey, thank you for the lurk, TJ. I appreciates it. I appreciates it, my dude.
Wow, I didn't think you'd really show up.
It's not that big a deal. You made it sound like you were so far away.
Well, maybe I exaggerated just a little.
It was only 2 hours by train. If I had known you were this close, I'd have visited more.
No, you're not allowed. I already decided, you know. Until I become an adult, I have to work hard and be strong by myself.
Oh, well. Anyway, congratulations. I'm glad to hear training is going well for you. De nada yo. Oh yeah, I wanted to ask you about that girl I saw earlier. Do you know her?
Oh, you mean Pearly?
Pearly?
Pearl Faye, she's my cousin. Isn't she adorable, just like yours truly?
Okay, am I really gonna have to go into a very...
I'm HGB voicer for Pearly. Like Paimon.
I can't tell if that was nasal or headspace.
Paimon's voice. Paimon's not emergency food.
Cousin, wait, that means, is she also a...
Yep, she's a medium too. Pearly's a real genius when it comes to channeling.
I see. I hope I didn't scare her when I tried to talk to her earlier.
Nah, it's not you. My aunt drilled it into her head that if a suspicious-looking person tries to talk to you, run away.
Suspicious looking?
Well, you're not wearing training clothes, for starters.
Of course not.
Pearly's my aunt's most valued treasure, so she's not allowed to go outside of town. She doesn't know much about the world outside of Crane Village.
Aunt?
Pearly's mother's my aunt. Duh, come on, Nick.
Talk to us about the village. So this is your hometown, huh, Maya?
Yep. Crane Village, but I've heard people call this place Medium Valley, too.
Medium Valley? Then what happened to Large Valley? What happened to Small Valley? What happened to, What happened to...
Extra thick!
Valley? So everyone that lives here is a spirit medium?
Pretty much. Most of my ancestors were too, I think.
That's probably true since the Fey ability to communicate with the dead is so strong.
Actually, only the women of this village are mediums.
So what do the men do?
They usually work someplace outside the village.
Looks like you finally become a full-fledged medium, taking on your first job.
Yeah, I didn't think it would be this soon.
But this case, do you know the messy story behind it?
Behold the power of the Maya Intelligence Network.
Or the Min?
Let's see, 14 people died because of malpractice on Dr. Gray's part, right? And to pin the blame on the nurse, he killed her in that what appeared to be a car accident.
Huh? So what is this Maya Intelligence Network anyway?
The tabloids.
That's what I thought.
I'm just pulling your leg, Nick. What really happened is the exact opposite. I heard all about it from Dr. Gray. Oh, come on, Nick. I wouldn't take a crazed killer as a client. That's too scary even for me.
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, Nick, I've got to get going. It's about time for the channeling to start.
Oh, yeah.
I'm doing the channeling in my house, so come on in, okay? After I'm done, we can grill up some juicy burgers.
I mean, you mean go out for some ramen at the next next ramen joint? All right, good luck, Maya. Gambare.
Arigatou gozaimasu.
Well, at least she's still the same perky Maya. All right, let's move over to the meditation room. The typical meditation cultist Japanese trope-looking room. I need to put on some lip balm. I'm trying my best to fight through my canker sore. Alright, anyways. Did I give a shout out to TJ yet? I gotta give a shout out to TJ. Oh, you have to hit off, Kaiser, dude? No problem. We're gonna put a bookmark on this case as soon as we get to, like, a good point, and then we'll continue the rest of it for next Friday. And damn it, Twitch.
Cowabunga.
Goodbye, goodbye, good friends, goodbye. 'Cause now it's time to go. But hey, I say, well, that's okay.
We'll be waiting for you to come and play. To come and play. To come and play. Bye now.
Oh my god. We're probably experiencing the shoddiest internet in all the decade, in all the century. Yeah, what the heck is going on with my bitrate performance? There is lag, major laggage. What the heck? It can't be below 1,000 kilobytes per second. What the hell? This thing literally has poofed. We've literally poofed, and I can't control it. If I can control bit rates, I could help to fix it, but of course, like... Oh my god. I'm feeling the major laggage. I can't continue if there's major laggage. It's turning green, it's turning red, it's turning all the different colors. I'm sure Hotbox is experiencing this too. I'm not the only one. I think we're good, I think. I'm gonna continue and assume we're good. And then I need to bookmark this so the bitrate can recover. June 19th, Fay Manor Meditation Room. Ah, Mr. Wright, I'm so glad you showed. Some nice weather we're having today. Aren't you happy? No, not at all. That stupid weather girl made the wrong call again. It will rain cats and dogs today, she said with a straight face. I can't believe they allowed such misguided reports on the public airwaves. Looks like talking about the weather with this guy is just asking for punishment. But anyway, this is a splendid manor. No argument there. It's hard to believe that this is Maya's house, though. I was given a guide map to this building. Here, Mr. Wright, I have a copy for you, too. Okay, question is, how much more do we want to do? This is June 19th, and there's June 20. What are you going to do once the nurse's spirit has been called? Isn't it obvious? I'm going to have her write a signed confession. A signed confession? Yes, a confession. Pay attention, I'll have her write this. 1 year ago, on May 2nd, 14 patients died due to my negligence. And then, on May 24th, I fell asleep at the wheel and died in a car accident due to my further negligence. I'm sorry, and I apologize for being negligent. That's what I'll have her write. With a confession, the rain falling on my soul can finally stop. Oh, I see. So how did you hear about Maya Fey? I heard about her from an acquaintance, a girl studying the occult at the college. That girl introduced me to this village. This is the home of the Karain School of Channeling. Karain? Speaking of rain. The home, huh? And Miss Maya is a daughter of the master, I hear. Master? Or do you mean mistress? Anyway, do you see that door? That's the room where people and spirits meet. Miss Maya's aunt is in there right now. Would you care to meet her? Look, here's my attorney's badge. Are you trying to compete with me and my profession with that piece of scrap? I am a surgeon. Compared to you lawyers, I'm practically a saint. Yes, well, I don't exactly have any patience right now. But first, and listen good, I'm not the one that made the mistake. This doctor needs his head examined. Land here is dirt cheap. I'll have something much greater one day. I will build my own grand mansion. Did you hear me? A grand mansion. This manor will seem like nothing. Could you keep that shaking fist away from my face? Thanks. We were just out here, so we don't need to be here anymore. So let's head to the meditation room. This honestly sounds like some waiting room music. Let's go to the Winding Way. June 19th, Fay Manor, Winding Way. Wow, this garden is really breathtaking. Someone put a lot of love into it. What is that over there? Is that a pot? It looks a little out of place in a garden like this. The ashes of a person long dead are inside. It looks like something with a long history. Other than that, it's not very interesting, so time to move on. It's a small incinerator. I don't think garbage trucks come all the way out here to tiny villages like this. So every family has to burn their own trash, which makes sense. Makes sense. Move it to the side room. Ooh, sleeping bags. That looks cool. Totally Japanese traditional. Me likey, me likey. I'll take it. So this is the side room. Looks like it's more of a break room. There's bedding spread out on the floor. Looks like someone's sleeping in one. I shouldn't disturb them. I probably would sleep really soundly in one of these. Alright, save point. Alright, now to head into the channeling chamber. What the heck is going on with Twitch's bitrate right now? What the frick? This is not normal. This is completely not normal. Okay, I'm assuming oh no, I spoke too soon. What the hell is going on with the bit rates tonight? This is terrifying. This is absolutely terrifying. I have no idea why. It's like the bit rates are fighting tonight. June 19th, Fey Manor Channeling Chamber. Wow. It is such a strange atmosphere in here. I wonder why. These flickering lights, I guess they're candles.
Good sir, who might you be?
My name is Phoenix Wright.
Oh, you must be that good sir.
Good sir? Is she talking about me?
You are a lawyer, are you not, good sir? I've heard much about you from Mystic Maya.
Is that so, Mystic Maya?
I am Mystic Maya's aunt, Morrigan Fay.
Nice to meet you.
I had wanted to speak with you about a certain incident, good sir. It would seem that perhaps you ask too much of Mystic Maya in performing your duties. Most unbecoming, I'm afraid.
Huh?
Don't tell me you've already forgotten. That was not for Mystic Maya and her assistants, you would surely not have won.
First a girl that runs away, and now an old lady who says I stink at doing my job. And now I say Twitch is stinking at actually keeping the stability of the bit rates for everybody. When did I become the poster boy for how not to make a first impression?
The past is the past, though. Let us speak of the present now.
Ah, thank you.
Good sir. We would like to begin the channeling at 3 o'clock. If you don't mind, good sir, would you mind allowing me to make preparations?
Sure, go ahead. She's a Fey, alright, just as odd as the rest. What a cranky lady. This is where the medium sits, I assume. There are 4 panels of this flooring. The straw in the flooring feels a little damp, probably from the humidity of the air. There's some empty space behind the folding screen. The light of the candles can't reach back there, so it's completely dank. So, this room is the channeling chamber.
The place where a spirit medium speaks with those who have departed.
I don't suppose you'd mind if we observe the session.
Do not even think of such nonsense. Only the medium and the client may enter here.
Oh.
The secrets of the Karain techniques cannot be seen by just anybody.
That never stopped Maya from doing it in front of me before.
It is also for your safety, good sir, if something were to go wrong. That is why, while channeling is being performed, the heavy door is securely locked.
Oh, that's what the lock is for. So, today's channeling will be her first.
Yes, good sir. Because the spirit of a person who dies in a traffic accident is usually very strong, it is usually easier to call that person to our world.
Traffic accident indeed.
The channeling will take place here, in this channeling chamber, good sir. As you can see, I am in the process of preparing.
So why did you add Mystic to Maya's name? Isn't that a little strange?
Good sir!
Yes.
How dare you be so rude and disrespectful towards Mystic Maya?
I'm sorry.
She must be addressed by her proper title, good sir. You must call her Mystic Maya.
So about Mystic Maya,
It is the blood.
excuse me? Blood?
Mystic Maya carries the blood of the Master.
Or Mistress?
In actuality, she is the only one remaining. Only one remaining. What's that supposed to mean? Mystic Maya is the last of the rightful heirs of the Karain channeling technique. Okay, then where do you stand? That is a little bit more complicated. Although a woman of the Fae clan, I'm merely a member of the Branch family. Branch family? What's that? It is as it sounds. For a member of the Branch family, no matter her spiritual power, she can never become the master of the Karain school. So, how strong are you? It is a shame, however, I will admit. I cannot even begin to compare the lowliness of my power to the master's.
Damn, self-deprecating much? Oh wait, I can actually relate. I too also experience and bear witness and live by the so-called the thing that one calls the self-deprecations. So that's how it is.
Oh, yes. I wonder if you have yet to meet Pearl, good sir.
Pearl?
She is an adorable, angelic young girl. Oh, that odd. She is my daughter. Now then, what was he about to say?
Oh, what a cute daughter you have.
A pure heart that knows not of the evils in this world is a powerful thing, good sir. Please refrain from affiliating with her, I request.
Well, it's not like I had the chance anyway.
I must insist and stress that you not let it occur.
Okay, I get it. I guess we'll be back in the meditation room. Hold on now, this gal's got a few questions to ask. I'm sure I've heard that southern... Oh, it's...
Oh, well, I'll be. It's Mr. Phoenix Wright. How you been? Haven't seen you, what, a year?
You are, lot of hair. Lot of hair. A lot of hair, was it?
Lot of who? Wait, you best not be making fun of my hair now.
No, I wasn't making fun. I was complimenting you on your fine hair.
I dare say you're one heartless man, Mr. Wright. It was because of my testimony that your friend got out of being guilty. Well, looks like you already forgot about that.
Hold up. You were working with the prosecution at first as one of their witnesses, and came after us as if we were a piece of sirloin steak.
Minor details, stop being so uptight and letting little things get in the way. The name's Hart, lot of heart. Don't you go forgetting it.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Now listen here, I'm here to take some pictures today. Gotta get myself a real scoop.
So I guess you're still at it, being a photographer, I mean?
You betcha. The hardest working one out there, I reckon. Didn't I say I was gonna make a name for myself as a famous paranormal photographer? Oh, that's right. This ain't no time to be wasting time. Chandler's about to get started.
Is it that time already?
We all should hurry up and get to the meditation room. What are you waiting around for? Come on.
Lot of heart, huh? I've been judging her harshly because of that case. But I guess looking back, we had some good times too. Why don't we go back to the side room? Is there anybody still sleeping there? Oh, someone's still sleeping. Sleep. What is sleep anymore? What is this thing? What is this so-called thing called sleep? It doesn't exist. It's just a construct. It's just an abstract subject matter. June 19th, Fae Manor Meditation Room.
We will now begin the channeling. Mystic Maya and honored guests, please proceed into the channeling chamber.
With this, I can finally swat all those pesky flies once and for all. You hear me? They won't be able to say a single bad thing about me after this. You would love to hear them apologize, wouldn't you? Wouldn't you, Mr. Wright?
Me? Oh, yeah, I sure would.
Mystic Maya, do you have the channeling chamber key?
Yep, right here.
Sleep.
That is most satisfactory. That key is one of a kind, so please take care of it well.
It'll be fine, Aunt Morgan. I won't lose it, trust me. Okay, Dr. Gray, let's get started.
Finally, let's go.
Now let us wait patiently out here for them. Please have some lovely bitter green tea and jaw-droppingly large strawberry desserts.
Hold on now, Granny.
Granny?
How come we ain't allowed in that room?
Dear madam, you have an impressive grasp of English. From where did you learn it?
What? I'm from the heart of the Heartland.
Is that so? Then I humbly request that you return to this heart of the Heartland.
Oh, what are you?
This is Karain Village. If you cannot follow our traditions and rules, we request that you leave.
Sorry.
Wow, she shut Lada up. Now that's impressive.
Now then, let us wait.
Bang!
Hey now, you're a rock star. Get your game on. Okay.
What?
What was that just now?
It came from inside the channeling chamber.
Hey, that's a gunshot.
Excuse me?
I've heard that sound before. It's a gunshot. I bit my afro on it.
Maya's in there.
Well, Mr. Lawyer, what's the plan?
What else? We're going to break in.
What? But there's only one key and that kid's got it.
We're going to have to break the door. Is that all right, Miss Faye?
Well, yes, but there's one matter. That is,
Don't try to stop me. You can send the repair bill to the Wright and Company law offices later.
Yeah, now that's what I call being a man.
Bam! Dr. Gray! It's a crime scene.
I was murdered.
Maya?
That man murdered me. So I killed him.
What? Lada, at a time like this?
Times like this are perfect for snapping up shots. But anyway, what's going on here? This gal, is she Maya?
step away from there. Please leave this area to me. Go quickly and inform the police. But, hurry, before there are more victims here.
Hey, let's go, city boy. Leave this to the granny.
June 19th, Crane Village. My cell phone doesn't get a reception way out here, so I ended up using the phone booth to call the police.
And?
They're on their way.
That's good. Lordy, I saw a genuine mysterious phenomenon.
Chief seems really on edge because of all this. Oh, you could say that again. Not that I blame her. I'm scared to death by what's going on.
Hey, mister. That gal, Maya, she wasn't the one that pulled the trigger, was she?
Oh yeah. Lada doesn't know that when Maya is channeling, her whole physical appearance changes too.
And again, weren't there the two of them in there? I reckon she must have done it then.
Lada, what do you know about Dr. Gray?
Not much, but I did some digging. That's one Joe with a bad reputation.
Really?
I hear he's good at surgery and stuff, but his personality stinks like wet sheep.
I sort of got the same impression myself.
He's real controlling. Soon as his nurse or patients do what he says, he starts a hollering. Must have been real rough to work for him.
I guess that's all we can get out of her. Wait, no, we have to move. June 19th, Faye Manor Meditation Room.
Ah, Mr. Wright.
Miss Faye, how's Mystic Maya?
She has returned to this world. The spirit severing technique was successful.
Let me see her, please.
She is still unconscious. I humbly request that you wait outside for her recovery.
Guess I just have to wait.
The police are here. Sorry to keep you waiting. Huh? Oh, you again.
What are you doing all the way out here, Detective Gumshoe?
It's actually kind of funny. I was in the area for a business trip, pal. Well, time to check out the crime scene. I'll have to question everyone here later on. So just sit tight, alright?
Why is he grinning at me? Shall I show you to the scene of the crime, Detective Gumshoe?
My name isn't Jim Shoe.
The two of them went into the channeling chamber. I guess all I can do for now is see what everyone else has to say. Ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-bum, ba-da-ba-bum, ba-da-ba-bum. June 19th, Fey Manor Channeling Chamber. The police are busily running here and there. I don't see Maya anywhere.
Hey, you! Don't touch anything!
Look, I really need to ask you some questions.
Don't look at me like I'm some sort of uncaring jerk. Tell you what, pal. I'll let you ask me a few questions, alright? Hey, pal, don't touch it without permission.
I'm just looking at it.
Hey, I can't be too careful. If a kid like her can be a murder suspect now, can I?
I guess if I want to search this room, I'm going to have to come back later. Alright, let's talk to Gumshoe. So, Dr. Gray was shot with a gun, huh?
He was shot in the forehead.
But-
But he was also stabbed in the chest with a knife.
Knife?
Basically, the Vic was first stabbed and then he was shot.
About Maya.
I hate to break this to you, pal, but with the way things look now, that girl's the only one who could have done it.
Yeah, only Maya and the victim were inside this room after all. But Maya is...
You can ask more about her later, pal. Right now, I've got a job to do, and that's collecting evidence.
Detective Gumshoe looks like a real professional, and yet something about his expression still looks the same. Still someone sleeping here. June 19th, Fey Manor side room. Pretty sure there was someone sleeping here earlier.
Like, how can I help you?
Who are you?
So isn't it about time to start?
Huh? Oh, time to start what?
You know, like, the channeling. Like, oh my gosh, have you not heard about it?
Channeling? Oh, no, actually the situation has kind of changed.
Huh? Like, what do you mean?
Please stay calm, but there has been a murder.
So, like, a murder is that thing where, like, one person kills another, right? Like on those cop shows?
Yeah, a person has killed another person.
Oh, that's, what are the words I'm looking for? It's like totally a bummer.
Yeah, after all that effort, that's all she had to say?
Oh, I'm sorry. I forgot to, like, introduce myself. Like, oh my gosh, where are my manners? My name is Eeny Meeny.
And like any, mini, miny, mo?
At the college, I'm researching and studying parapsychology.
Parapsychology?
That's right. I think people, like, usually call it occult studies or something like that. Like, supernatural phenomenon, ESP and psychic stuff. That sort of stuff, you know?
That's pretty out there. I'm Phoenix Wright, attorney at law. Oh god, now do we have to talk to her? This red-headed weirdo?
Like, I'm really sorry, but I'm not all that smart. So, like, I don't get it.
Why does it feel like she's just putting on an act? Maybe she is. You never know. What if she is? So what brings you here today?
So I was the one who told Dr. Gray about this place. He asked me, like, do you know of a good spirit medium?
Dr. Gray did say something about being introduced to this place.
Cause, like, talking to dead people, like, multiple personalities are my thing.
I see. Then why were you taking a nap here?
Like, I wasn't feeling good.
Huh?
I'm, like, allergic to sesame seeds. They, must have put some in the food they serve for lunch.
Oh, that doesn't sound fun.
So I, felt sick. Came here to, like, sleep. I totally feel like I wasted my time because I slept, like, a long time.
So you were sleeping here the entire time?
Yeah, ever since lunch.
So you don't know anything about the murder that took place?
Like what? Oh, that. Like, I totally know nothing. So who was, like, killed?
The surgeon that requested the channeling Dr. Gray? So you and Dr. Gray knew each other, right?
I don't know any Dr. Gray.
Oh, really? And what was all that talk about him earlier?
Huh? Oh, well, like a long, long time ago, I was like a patient, yeah.
She sounds like she's trying to hide something. I don't have anything to present her and stuff. June 19th, Fay Manor, Winding Way. There's no one here as usual.
Ack!
Hey, how are you? You're a pro, right? Silent as ever. What's that she got in her hand? I've seen it somewhere before. What is it? Is it my hair? Is it too spiky? Not spiky enough? Welp. June 19th, Karain Village. She's probably scared out of her wits after having a murder take place right by her. Lana?
God, don't let it be. God, don't let it be me next.
Eek, don't scare me like that.
What do you mean? You're the one scaring me. If I weren't so tough, you'd have another dead body on your hands. Mine.
You see or notice anything that stuck out at you?
Nah, well, maybe one thing.
What is it?
Turns out my poor stomach's not feeling good at handling this kind of thing.
What?
Curses and ghosts and stuff coming back to get you. This is just too much, I say.
What is too much?
Being an occult photographer, that's some scary stuff, you know. So I think I'm gonna try being a celebrity photographer now.
Going after photos more within your reach from now on? More glamour, less gore? What's up?
Oh yeah,
What is it?
I took some hot pictures earlier.
Huh?
Remember? I took some pictures at the murder scene inside.
She did, two even.
This Beyonce murder? I sure like the ring of that. It'll be a sensational story.
Lada.
Sorry, but my journalistic sense is burning inside me. Hate to cut and run, but I'm heading back in. Gotta beat those cops to the scoop of the century.
I don't know who's scarier, Lada or the spirits. And why does it feel like we've been through this before? Feels like we're running around in circles at this point. June 19th, Fay Manor Meditation Room.
Oh, dear madam, you have such impeccable timing.
Like, what's all the buzz?
All right, everyone, listen up. You too, pal. I'm going to give you all a brief update. Right now, it looks like the investigation's not going to be done until real late.
That is a terrible shame. I propose that everyone sleep here under the roof of the Fay Manor tonight.
What a mess. I can't believe how crazy this day turned out. Maya was arrested and taken away by the police, and I don't see myself getting any sleep tonight. June 20th, 8:02 a.m., Fay Manor Meditation Room. Ugh, morning. I guess there was not enough at some point. Alright, so I think this probably could be the point where we can go ahead and stop it for now. So, and plus your boy needs a bathroom break too. I really need to use the bathroom. So, I think what we're gonna do is call an intermission, and then when I return, I guess I could pop open some, you know, Husbando, Gacha, Waifu, whatever impact game you want to call it. That game impact. So, yeah, I'll take my break now. And when we return, I shall return to the land of Teyvat. Here's an advertisement in the meantime, folks. Time to hydrate. Time to use the wee-wee room. Time to stretch. Time for all that.